Hi friends, for today's video I'm going to take the template for these wine bottle totes and I'm going to modify them for today's project. Hi friends, so I have my 4 pieces here. So this is going to be my lining, but this is going to be my main fabric. So I have chopped down the size of the wine bottle tote to be smaller. I will put this in the description. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 1/4 inch along both of the tops here and do the same thing for the lining piece. And I'm just going to fold down here and press. So I'll put my right sides together and I'm going to put my template here on top. But first thing I did was I marked a line from where the point of the bottle is here. You can see where it starts to bend here. And this is not perfect. I have done this up here a little bit too high. It doesn't even matter. Just along here to where the little points meet, like right there. And we're going to sew from this here. You're going to back stitch. You're going to sew all the way around on the main piece up to your point again and back stitch. So like here for the wine bottle totes here, you'll be able to notice that when you cut out your template, you'll see the points here, and you're just going to draw a line on your template right across here. That's just a note of reference, but they turn out so cute. Okay, so I have sewn from this point, the 2 points, all the way down around. For the main piece, you're going to sew from point to point. You're not going to stop. But for the lining piece, I left about 4 inches open down here, but I did stitch, again, if you guys can see here, and I left this opening here. So this lining fabric is actually lining fabric, and also I pressed a 1/4 inch down along the top here. These are so cute. You can use them for any type of holiday. They're so much fun. Let's see here. So I'm going to put right sides together since my lining fabric doesn't really have a right side. I'm going to put these right sides together and I am going to line these up. Okay, so now I'm going to go around and I'm going to line these up. Like normally do, we're going to start at the seams here. There's this little V here. So you can pin, but I'm just going to clip. So that the first thing we're going to do is we are going to line up the seams, and then we're going to go from there, because as long as these match up, we are good. And then I'm just going to clip all the way around the rest of the way. Hi there friends. Well, remind me to never use lining and sheer fabric for these, because this is quite fiddly. All right, so I matched up the seams on both sides. I clipped all the way around, and make sure that you're going to leave the top on both ends open. So both of these sides we're just going to sew to each top point here. A quick note, so when you're getting to this little V here, you might want to give a little back stitch here, go back and forth a little bit, a couple of times, because it can get a little fiddly right here, but other than that, we are almost done. Okay, so everything's been sewn around, so we're going to pull the inside lining out, and this is where we had our hole. So now we're going to take everything and we're going to flip it right side out. So I'm using the hole on the inside that we didn't close yet to go ahead and poke out my corners. Use that to poke out your tops, and just gently just go ahead and poke those out. So we are almost done. Okay friends, so adorable already. Just gave a nice press. The tops are folded in 1/4 inch. So now what we're going to do is we are going to remove our clips, and these are going to get folded inside of each other, just like that. So I'm going to clip this. Right? I'm going to clip the side, and we're just going to give a stitch all the way across. Back stitching, go across and back stitch. Hi friends, so this is so cute. I'm making these for my nieces for Easter, like a little bag. So this is big for me, but for small little hands to put their little Easter stuff in it, I'm going to fill it with some fun crayons and stuff. So, and this is something that they could keep to store dolls or anything else. They just turn out so cute. And you can make them for the holidays, for Thanksgiving. I made this specific size last year for a friend for an eggnog bottle. So you can make them, you can modify them for any way you want. These are so much fun for the holidays. So I also made this past fall for my neighbor who adopted 2 rescue puppies, and I filled it with little doggy treats. I put I made it out of little paw fabrics. I put doggy treats and some little toys in there for them. So these are great. You can make these for teachers and put some fun stuff in there, or for Mother's Day you can put some fun things, and also you can make them bigger for, you know, a wine bottle or something. So this would be wine bottle size. I will put the modified size in the description so you guys can have some fun. Hi friends, so yes, I was able to finish the 3 for my nieces. They're just adorable, so much fun, lots of different varieties, right? They could put some fun things in here. So I'm going to go and fill these with fun things for them, and then they could keep these for future uses. They could store their dolls or whatever they want in here. So definitely a wonderful project. I hope you guys would be making these. Let me know if you are. You can send pictures to vintagestylebyjo@yahoo.com. Give a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will be talking to you guys soon.